up, peoples of Twitch? Welcome back to another stream on the Superflat Survival! We just wrote a social studies exam today. Oh, not feeling good, not feeling good. Not feeling good. Oh well, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Hey, hello there, admin! How are you doing today? Cruzy! Hello! Welcome to the chat. We just wrote a social studies exam, so if I burst into tears halfway through, we all know why! Social studies, the bane of my existence. Oh well, it'll be okay. What were we working on last time we were on here? Remember the squid farm didn't work? We discovered that squid farms do- Oh yeah, we were committing horse theft! I remember this! Okay, so we need to commit some more horse theft though, because I don't have- Actually, no, we need to finish the stable first. We should definitely do that. Why is this not complete? Why do I have- What's this for? Oh yeah, slime chunk. There are no slimes though, so I think we're fine. I don't think there's a slime chunk in here. I think we're good, chat. I think we're all good to go. Okay, let's get going. Let's just Minecraft the sadness away, chat. Let's just Minecraft the sadness away. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll be fine. I crunched some numbers, and even if I get like a 0 on the exam, it's fine. I'll still pass. It's fine, chat. It's fine. That is how I roll with exams. You just gotta like crunch the numbers, see the absolute bare minimum you need to get in order to pass. And that's what you do. That's just what you do, chat. That's just what you do. It'll be fine though. It will be fine. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna rewrite my title. It's just not feeling good because it annoys me. It annoys me that I can't. And it annoys me that I can't just say feeling good, because that's part of the thing. Hydrator! I just managed to press a lot of buttons at the same time. Hydrator! Dihydrate! We love hydrating or dehydrating! Okay, so cup slam, let's go. Also, how are you doing today, Cruzy? How are you doing today, this evening? Or this morning for you? You're feeling eepy. You should probably sleep then. Sleep is important. Sleep is incredibly important. Okay, let's go 2 blocks out. 2 blocks out and then build a 3-wide track. We're gonna build a giant horse track so we can test out how fast our horses go. You were playing Beat Saber at 1 AM because it is a video game and exercise. I feel like it defeats the point of exercise if you're doing it at 1 AM. Exercise is supposed to keep you healthy. Being up at 1 AM is a direct juxtaposition to this. How come? Because exercise is supposed to make you healthy! Being up at 1 AM is not healthy! It is not healthy! Also, what? How did you get stabbed in the- When did you get- Oh, vaccines. Okay, all of a sudden it makes sense. Okay, I feel like that is a very important part to- That is a very important thing to include in that description, is, vaccines. That is incredibly important to add in there for context. Yep. Oh yeah, this is a pretty good track. It's not absolutely massive, but it's a track. It's a track. It should probably work. Okay, there we go. We got 3 going here. Perfection. Boink. Amazing. So I discovered halfway through writing my social studies thing. So this is 2,000 words into the paper. I realized that I only actually wrote about half the source. Like, I completely talked about only 1/2 of the source we were given. So we'll see what that paper comes back as. We will see. Oh, that was not good. We will see what that paper comes back as. Actually, do I actually want to know? I'm actually not sure if I want to know. I think I might actually just, it's fine. Also, I have this also really weird thing where I wrote my math exam a little bit ago. Like 2 days ago. Was it 2 days ago? Yeah, it was 2 days ago. It was 2 days ago. I wrote my math exam 2 days ago, and all of my other friends have their final exam mark back. I don't. I'm very confused why I don't. Maybe it's just my class. Maybe just my class doesn't have any, because all of my other friends have their exam marks back, and now I am incredibly concerned why my math grade is not back yet. Because it should definitely have been graded now. The final tests I usually get graded within, like, a matter of, like, a day or two, because all they have to do is run it through a magical fancy machine. That's all they have to do. Even the written responses are pretty easy to grade, because they just kind of look at them and see, did you get the right answer? And then if you didn't, they look at it more. Okay, just keep shoveling. It's fine, chat. It's fine! It's fine! We are just going to shovel the stress away. Just shovel the stress away. It's fine, chat. Just make like a grass path. Take the problem and go kapow, gone. Take the problem and go kapow, kapow, kapow. Gone, 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 gone. It's fine, chat. It's fine. I only have one more exam. Chat. I'm counting down my exams. I'm counting them down. I only have biology, and then I am done. 100% done. And I can just enjoy my summer until I have to start chemistry. Then I'm sad. Again. Okay, it's fine though, chat. You got some old newspapers and cut out the eyes from them and stuck them onto a sheet of paper. Because funny, that is funny. That is definitely 100% funny. That is definitely a good use of your time. That is 100% a perfect use of your time. There is nothing better you could do with your time than that. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing is a better use of time than doing that. Okay, let's make this path down here. This is where I'm actually gonna put the jumps. This is for the running track. This is for the jumps. There we go. Perfection. Perfection. Now we just mow all this over. I also have not been studying for my biology like an absolute dumbbutt, so I kind of need to cover literally everything I've learned this entire year within like the next 5 days, and it's gonna be fine, chat. It's gonna be fine. I've managed to gaslight myself into thinking it's all common sense at this point, so it'll be okay. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of common sense. I really don't have a lot of common sense, so the gaslighting doesn't really work. It really doesn't work, considering I don't have common sense. It's just not really there. It's just not very common when it comes to my brain. But it'll be fine, chat. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I've also crunched the numbers on that one. And even if I flunk the entire thing, I can still pass. It's fine, chat. It is fine. Oh, okay. I feel like... Are you even really a student if you haven't completely just, like, gotten an exam where instead of studying, you just kind of crunched numbers and hoped for the best? Like, I feel like if you haven't done that, you aren't really a student yet. You just haven't been a student if you have not done that. It's like 90% of being a student, that. Okay, now we need to drop this off. Then I actually want to get leaves and fences, because I actually want to do some nice decorative jumps. And then I also need to be using fences so I can get exactly every single jump possible. Okay, let's see. Let's go drop all this stuff off. I'm gonna have to start with I'm gonna start with a regular fence. Technically, I could start with just one block or even a slab, because that's technically the smallest jump you can get. However, I feel like a horse is guaranteed. Well, a horse is always guaranteed to be able to jump over a fence. So I think it'll be okay. I think I'll be okay if I don't test that one out. I think I'll be okay. Anyway, I think that's everything, right? That looks like everything I still need. I think so, yeah, that should be enough fences. Okay, let's skedaddle. And we gotta go grab ourselves some leaves. I have no shears. We head right back, okay. If I was a pair of shears, would I exist or would I have to be created? I guess we'll see. It would appear I have to be created as a pair of shears. A pair of shears must be created. Oh, no, I have no iron here. That's lovely. Okay, on a journey. We're going on a journey. We're going on a journey. Okay, what leaves do we want to use, chat? What do you guys think? Should we use, like, what leaves should we use? I mean, I want a nice green leaf, which means it's not really going to change the green color no matter what leaves we use, just because I kind of live inside of an endless prairie. No matter where I go, the leaves are all going to look the exact same unless I go into the nether. Then they're going to look weird. Ooh, what do they look like in the end, I wonder? I've never tried that. Your sibling bought the wait, the tot case? What's the tot case switch? Oh, Tears of the Kingdom. Oh my, I have been playing Tears of the Kingdom obsessively. I was literally playing it like 15 minutes ago. Like, I stopped playing like 5 minutes before I started my stream, and I'm depressed. I'm sad. I'm sad. I miss it. I miss it already. It's amazing. I enjoy it so much. I enjoy it so much. They finished exams, so won't get distracted anymore. Yeah, that's good on them. That is good on them. I did not do that. I fully did not do that. I am not been studying for my exams, and I have been playing Tears of the Kingdom. Not very good role model behavior, but it's fine, chat. It's fine. If someone is role modeling after me, I think they have more to be worried about than just their exams. Okay, let's see. I use mangrove leaves. They seem cool. They're doing the UK equivalent of your exams. How? Well, like what percentage of the grade are they worth? Like the final grade, what percentage are they worth? Let's see if I can sneak up here, start like shearing off the top of the tree. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do that. I'll drop myself. Just kidding. Sneak over here. Oh, there we go. Up daisies. Up there we go. And there we go. That's not gonna work. There we go. Oh, you don't think that's a what? How does it work then? How do the exams work in the UK then? I'm curious about this now. How do they work then? If it's not like a percent, if it's not like worth a certain percent, how does that work? I'm fully ready to get my mind blown. I'm fully ready for this. Oh, so the GCSE exam just, oh. Ah? Oh. Oh, so if you pass your math GCSE, you get a math G. Oh. Crazy. Yeah, we don't really get that. I mean, you can do like the entire year. And it's not so much anymore. Like the exams, the diploma exams used to be worth like 50% of your mark. So like even if you got 100% on every single other assignment the entire year, and if you like missed the test or something, because I don't know, you like fell asleep during the test or something stupid like that, you would still end up with a 50% at the end of the year. It kind of sucks. The acronym is used awkwardly because the test and the qualification are the same acronym. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. That makes sense. But yeah, they recently changed exams. Though not really recently, but over the past few years they've been changing the exams. So now they're worth 30% on regular years. Just because of COVID, they're now worth 20% for this year. Is the last year they're doing fun exams at like lower percentages. So it's worth 20% of my mark, which depending on what class it is. I mean, for English and social studies, because you have 2 exams, they split it up. I think there's a slime chunk in here. That sucks. Oh dear. Oh well. It's okay. Okay, let's start this. Hello there! Hello, John the Bobber! Welcome to the chat! How are you doing today, John the Bobbert? How are you doing today? Also, please tell me if I am saying your name wrong. I feel incredibly bad if I do. Okay, there we go. We got fence. And then the next one is going to be fence plus slab. Because that's a block and a half. Oh, I need to grab slabs. I don't have any slabs. Oh, I need to go chop down some more oak wood. I need a lot more oak wood. Doo-da, doo-da. I need a lot more oak wood. Doo-da-da-doo-doo. Okay, actually, do I need the fences at all if I'm using... I mean, fences are like the same height as a block with a slab on it. Never mind. I can actually just make fancy. I can just make fancy jumps. I can make every single jump a fancy jump. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, here we go. All the way over here, chopping down this tree. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Committing a little bit more tree murder. Doo-dah, doo-dah, day. Okay, there we go. We got oak logs. That's a stick. Hello there, stick. Thank you, stick. Okay, I need some saplings. Then I can replant this stuff. Then I can go back to trying to make nice jumps. It'll be great. It'll be great, chat. It'll be great. It'll be great. Oh, there we go. We got an oak sapling. Yeah, that sounds crazy. Yeah, you know, there are some people who put talkative and loud in their tags, but aren't really either. You are not one of those! Hey, let's go! I'm not clickbait! Woo! It's a good day, chat! It's a good day! It is a great day. Thank you? Question mark? Thank you, John the Bobber. Thank you. Okay, question mark? Yeah. Oh, okay, let's see. But yeah, that's no, it's great. Yeah, let's go. It's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. It's someone who doesn't mind having their eardrums blown out. Let's go. Let's go, chat. It's glorious, 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 glorious day. Glorious day. Is there not a single sapling, bro? No, a single one. There's so much enthusiasm. It's great. It's great. It's great. I just wrote a social exam, so I'm trying to kill the exam. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, John and the Bobber. Appreciate it so much. We're not that crazy, I promise. Hey, follower goal. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, it's fine. The enthusiasm comes from my exam I wrote this morning. If I'm thinking if I pretend everything's okay enough, maybe it is okay. Maybe it is okay. Gadman, why would you do that? You almost gave me a heart attack! It's the brain dead, you know the feeling. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. If you brain dead good enough, maybe the brain comes back alive. Maybe it comes back alive. Also, social exam, what this, oh yeah, you do not exam, for us, social studies is a combination of history, geography, critical thinking, everything the government has done, like politics, government, all that type of stuff, all rolled into one miserable class that only psychopaths like. Oh, you just have those separate? Yeah, no, we have them all mashed together into one class. You can, like, focus on, like, relations between them. Like, this year, we learned about nationalism, and how like, the actual question that the entire year based around was, to what extent should nationalism be embraced and accepted? Sounds like AP US history. It's not exactly the same. Like, I mean, I know that my school offers AP European history, and it's kind of similar, but not exactly. Nationalism is anything but sports is stupid. I just wrote a social studies exam, Cruzy. I'm very biased. I'm very biased right now against nationalism, but currently, yes, I agree, and probably I will also still agree when I am not biased. You're damn stupid. It's not actually. So, I just had the weirdest thing happen. I had the urge to defend my curriculum, my school, but then it was faced with the fact that I don't like social studies. Yeah, I just wrote a 2,200 word position paper. So, you know what? I think I can betray social studies. I think I can betray my school. It's fine. America is incredibly nationalistic, and it scares me. Hey! We're actually not supposed to talk about that at all in school because it's too close to modern politics. So the teacher can't talk about it, but we were able to read between the lines. We were definitely able to read between the lines. But yeah, that was actually really fun. I once wrote a paper. That's silly. Yeah, it depends. It depends. Sometimes they're able to talk about it. Sometimes they're not. It all depends on what they're talking about. Oh, it's great of you. Oh no, I accidentally brought up politics. That's a bad one. Yeah, this is America's terrifying to the outside world. Okay, let's try not to offend anyone in the chat, please. That seems like a bad idea. But yeah, it's great. It's great. It's great. I wrote 2,200 words all about whether or not countries should be obligated to interfere. Cruzy, you lucky! Ooh, Cruzy's lucky! Why is Cruzy lucky? Why is Cruzy lucky? Being lucky is great. Hey, England isn't any better. I live in Canada. I'm a happy little camper in Canada. We got bears, we have snow, but it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Everything is. We also have cobra chickens. Those scare me. But other than the cobra chickens, everything's glorious, really. Everything's glorious, really, except for the cobra chickens. They're terrifying. They are terrifying. Don't ever challenge a cobra chicken. They're terrifying. Yeah, I just wrote 2,200 words on whether or not countries should be obligated to intervene in another country's sovereignty during times of crisis in order to prevent civilians from getting involved in violent acts to pursue their national interest. There's two kinds of Americans. The one who would go after you for what you just said, and then the ones like you who will I can't read. And people who get annoyed at people disliking their government are silly. Maybe. I can't tell. I'm a streamer, Cruzy. I gotta kind of pretend to be impartial at least. I can't say anything, so instead I'ma say, look at this green wall! It looks so cool! Are you being offensive? I'm sure there are some people you are being very offensive to right now, and there are some people you are not. That is the fun thing about offense. It is purely based on the person who is taking it. Nah, American mindset is that the only people who can get upset about our government are us. I see. That actually checks out. That checks out. Please don't take my fence. Of course I'm gonna take your fence, admin. I'm trying to build jumps. I need the fences. I'm taking the fences. Keeps your kids in the yard. Well, screw your kids. Your kids suck. You like people making fun of your government because they are laughable. I mean, he's got a point there. You got a point there, Cruzy. All I can think of is I don't know your Prime Minister's name, but the one who was all like, I am not a quitter! Cut to, I am resigning. I have heard that sound so many times. I don't know anything else. About British politics. Yeah, you always find that one funny. Yeah. Nice. What I also find fun though is, when it comes to Boris Johnson tackling an 8-year-old. What? What? When did that happen? And why did that happen? Or him waffling about Peppa Pig or oven-baked chips? That's awesome! You remember seeing that? I have never seen that. That's insane. My favorite thing about British government is fully just that America fought an entire war to get their own independence, but then Canada just went to England and kind of asked, hey, can we have a constitution, pretty please? And just like that, we were independent. That's the part of history that I find the funniest, though, is we literally... War? Nah, guys. Just ask nicely. Can we have a constitution, pretty please? Or the blue passports. It's so boring. Isn't most politics boring? I feel like boring politics is good politics, honestly. If you're gonna be stupid, at least be funny. Hey, that describes me perfectly! Let's go! If you're gonna be stupid, at least be funny. It's a good way to live. That's Joe, yeah. Yeah, Joe. I don't know who Joe is. I don't know who Joe is, but I'm assuming they're named Joe. Makes sense. Sorry, you can't get this image of Joe Biden screaming with the text, "Let's Joe." You know, I think that boring politics is the best politics. I mean, how often have you seen Canada in international news? And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. There's another one. It's Joever. Yeah. You love how there was an entire article of the Articles of the Confederation dedicated to allowing Canada to join the U.S. without any red tape because Ben Franklin was in love with the idea. Ooh. Ooh. That would have drastically changed the course of history if that had happened. That would have been something. That would have changed a lot of things. Who is Ben Franklin? Oh, I think it was like a U.S. Secretary of State, either that or the president. It was someone in really high importance. Someone in really, I don't know. I only know like a few Canadian prime ministers. Don't expect me to also know all American for presidents. A funny old guy with a wig who both discovered and messed up your entire electricity. That makes sense. That's about right. To answer your question, we've seen Canada on the news very recently. Oh yeah, because it's burning a lot. Oh yeah. Forgot about the burning. It's just kind of chilling. But that's not our fault. That's just trees. That's just trees being trees and global warming kind of being global warming. Okay, anyone here? I took physics last semester. Why? What's up? What you thinking about? What you thinking about? Just get the snow. We love the snow. I found it so funny though when Texas got on the news with like their snow because it was like, wow, you guys went into the negatives. Heaven forbid. So you remember learning about we don't learn about electricity in physics. We don't learn about electricity and physics at the level that I took it at where I live. But I think that's convention instead of alternate, right? I think I remember learning that in like grade 9 electricity unit. Yeah, what's up with it? What's up with it though? What's up with it? Yeah. I think I remember reading it. I think I remember learning about it. What's up with it? What's up with it? Direct current. Yeah, that's yeah. So yeah. So probably conventional. Conventional is probably direct. Well, actually, I think that alternate actually happens more. So, probably, conventional is probably alternate. Never heard of conventional. I never have either. But okay, next is I need to do, whoop, I did that wrong. I did that incredibly wrong. Actually, I should probably mark this. Fluid, I do not have that command, Cruzy. Flexing. Yeah, so conventional current is the fact that you model electricity as flowing from positive to negative, when in real life it goes the other way. Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, it's quite funny that they do it that way. It is quite funny that they do it that way, considering it goes the opposite way. Blah, it didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work. I do not have that command set up. I kind of did dumb. I didn't really set up a lot of commands. It's chilling. I have like the lurk command, and that's like about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to place it every 5. There we go. And we'll see how that looks. But yeah, it's so funny that they do electricity that way, because it just doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really make sense at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boink. 2, 3, 4, 5. Boink. Lorax joke? Yes, it's a Lorax joke! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I doing that? Yeah, I did that right. Yeah, we're fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boink. No, that's the wrong one. Perfection. But yeah. I also had a great moment where I was very lazy inside of my math exam. Definitely more lazy than I should have been, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. I actually moved everything down to 1. In my math exam, we were given a triangle. We were supposed to do a bit of trigonometry. It was pretty obvious you were supposed to go to. It was a giant right triangle. Wait, can I draw? Wait, there's a drawing. There's a drawing function in Twitch Studio. I think there's a drawing. Let's see. Okay, so. There was a giant triangle. See right here? There was a triangle like this. But the reason it's like that is because Ben Franklin did all math backwards because he didn't know he had to work in the U.S. Just decided not to change it because I liked it. That's so stupid. But yeah, so we were given this triangle, and it had, like, this thing here. And we were given this angle. This angle. We knew this angle because it was square, so we knew it was right. You wanna own yippee plushie! Why is there a triangle? Because I'm talking about math. Okay, so in my math exam, so what you were supposed to do is you're supposed to get your math out of your face. Never! So we were given the length here. That's a 23. You were good. I think this actually might be academic dishonesty. Oops. Oh well. Anyway, so what you were supposed to do is you were supposed to use, like, the cosine law to get this. Or is it sine law? Can't remember. You were supposed to try to get this thing first by using this angle and this angle and this angle and this angle. You could find this angle by adding up by looking at this, you knew that this angle here was 180 minus that. Cosine, it's sine law, it's sine law. Cosine's what I ended up using, I think. We just lost a viewer, that's great. No, this is a problem. You came up with your own. I may or may, yeah, it's fine. May or may not. Trig is so annoying to your brain. It is crazy. But yeah, so you could find this one, which then allowed you to do 180 minus this one, which gave you this. So then you were supposed to find this using this and this and this and this using the sine law. And then from here, you were supposed to, once again, use sine law to find this. However, I didn't feel like doing that. Could you please add Tayippee creature as an emoji? Tayippee? What's the tippet? What's the Tayippee? Tayippee, what's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? I don't know what that is. I don't know what a Tayippee is. Okay, but instead of doing that, I kind of was really lazy, so I just used the obtuse angle here. Yippee! Yippee, we love Yippee. So instead, I didn't want to do all that math. So I just kind of used this, and I used this. Found this guy, and then from here I just did sine to here to here, which is definitely not what I was supposed to. Okay, let's see if I can get rid of that. Aha, there we go. We're good. We're done with math now. No more math headaches. So I did my math equation completely wrong, but I think I got the right answer, hopefully. So we'll see what the teacher thinks, because I fully did it the lazy way. I 100% did it the lazy way. Funny enough, as soon as the math disappeared, we got a viewer back. As soon as the math disappeared, a viewer came back. I feel like that is definitely correlated. Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, crazy. Imagine. But yeah, so I did it the lazy way. Oh my gosh, wait a moment! What if that's why my math exam still isn't graded? Everybody else has had their math exam graded since yesterday, except for me. I'm not sure about the rest of my class, but I know that the rest of my friends all got their exams back yesterday. My grade is still not up. What if that is it, chat? What if that is it? What if that is it? Just the teacher looked at my writing and was like, how on earth is this kid this dumb? And because of that, I don't know how that would stop it from being graded. But somehow, chat, I've cracked the code. I have cracked the code, chat. We figured it out. You sent the yippee on the Discord. Crazy. I will look at it. I will definitely remember to look at that. Yep. Definitely will not forget. What you talking about? Okay, so block and a half, 2 blocks, 2 blocks and a half, 3 blocks, 3 blocks and a half. I can definitely don't do that. 4 blocks and a half. Probably don't need that. I think I really need to go up to 4 blocks. 4 blocks is like the max. I don't think horses can jump any higher than that. So I'm actually gonna start with just a regular block here. I'm just gonna start with a regular. Actually, I'm gonna start with a half slab. Because I think, yeah, half slab, full block, block and a half, 2 blocks, 2 and a half, 3, 3 and a half. No, I'm gonna start with the regular. Make it an emote or sploinkin. What's a sploinkin? Horses can clear 5 blocks max? Oh, that is a lot of blocks. I did not know that? Okay, well, we're going to put this back then. Okay, half block. And 2 full blocks. You thought 4.5 was the best. We'll see. 5 blocks more than 4.5. Probably. Yeah. Probably. Rabble snarp, your horse isn't awesome. Oh dear. Oh dear. What a sad day. What a sad discovery. What a sad discovery that your horse isn't absolutely the best. What a sad, yeah. It is crazy though, because horses carry over genetics. Horse genetics actually like work. Like their speed and their like stuff, it carries over when they breed. It's crazy. Unless I'm absolutely crazy and I was just incredibly lucky last time I was working on this. Pookity, hello there, J-Tum. Hello. How are you doing today, J-Tum? How are you doing today? Hello, person. Very warm welcome there, Cruzy. Very warm welcome to J-Tum. I approve. Okay, let's drop this off. Don't need to do all this stuff on my inventory. Bye! Okay, there we go. Awesome. You just... What? Please tell me that is... I was about to say I definitely would have seen news of that, but no, wait. Just about to get... No. You mean, technically the max height is 5.25, but that only affects snow layers and carpets, so whatever. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna need to jump over carpet, so I think I'm okay. Mate. Blarg! That is a mood, Cruzy. That is 100% a mood. That is a mood that I was definitely feeling after my exam. Okay, so, also, what is a warm welcome? A non-Canadian welcome. That is what a warm welcome is. Oh, okay, now I get 3 blocks this time. I don't know how to welcome people. I see Canada is very warm. Okay, so actually I like, oh my gosh, my exam was so warm today because I was on fire. Yeah, currently it's actually pretty warm, yeah. Pretty toasty. It's also summer. We get super hot in the summer. Like, we get up to like 35 degrees Celsius. I think I once I get up to 40 degrees Celsius. It was insane. It's the opposite of a chilly reception, which is usually Canada. Yeah. Oh, that checks out. Similar here, yeah. It just goes from, like, blisteringly cold to blisteringly hot. There's no in between. There's absolutely none. And before anybody asks, no, I do not know what 40 Celsius is in Fahrenheit. Probably hot. I think 100. Probably around 100, if I were to guess. Okay, let's drop down 3, and then slab. Slab. Fahrenheit should just shut up. 9 divided by 5. Oh, wait. 9 divided by 5. Oh. That's so. Oh, so what? What? Admin, can I please get that message deleted, please? Okay, so it 100. Oh, I was right! Around 100! Let's go! It doesn't deserve to Farron or height. I see. Admin! Where are you? My moderator is gone. What the heck? Imagine having a life. Oh, there's a ton. Yeah, it's a star thing. You're confused. I'm confused, too. I'm confused. It seems like a lot of math. Need to figure out what you're talking. Oh, okay. I see. It's okay. Yeah. You come in. Okay. Let's see. 2.5. You will moderately defend Fahrenheit. Wah! This is the only argument. This is the only debate I condone, and that is the Fahrenheit. That is the Fahrenheit one. What is its reason for? I believe the reason for existing is measuring temperature, just in a bad way. Also, what is it? Yes. What is the matter? What is the matter? What's XQC? And what's kick? Feel very stupid right now. I'm sure I should know this, but I don't. I don't. Oh, that's just knockoff Twitch with gambling, isn't it? I'm not sure. Probably. Probably. If you're saying it is, it probably is. I don't know. I really don't know. I kind of live with my head inside the sand like an ostrich. That's kind of my life strategy, and it's worked out pretty good for me so far. It's worked out pretty great for me so far, actually. And it's like, oh, sounds suspicious. Sounds incredibly suspicious. Okay, let's hop up here. There we go. Oh dear, that was a sad day. Okay, let's try again. Okay, we pop through here, It's a good day. People, whoa, that is okay. Cool. XQC is a big streamer. Oh, okay, thank you. I did not know that. I did not know that. Now I do know that. Whee! Oh, okay. It's actually created using the human body as a reference point, Fahrenheit, when it was originally human body temp. But they changed it to 98.6 because better measurements. The reason you will defend it is because we all need it. So we can go to doctors without free healthcare. Because you need all you can get for doctors without free healthcare. That is the only argument for Fahrenheit that I approve of. That's funny. You think you're typing in the wrong space? Yeah, definitely wrong space. Considering I do try to keep this family friendly-ish. That is the tag, family friendly-ish. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.5 needs to go here. Cope. Imagine not having free. Imagine not having free healthcare. Imagine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 5 here, just because I can get 5. That's actually pretty cool if I could do that there. Yeah, awesome. Paying for medical care is actually wild too. Like, it's such a dystopian idea. You don't have free. I think that they do, because I remember actually researching it, and America was the only developed country that does not have a proper a full socialized healthcare system. Okay, oh, that's ambulance rides though. Like even in Canada, you have to pay for ambulances. Even in Canada, you have to pay for ambulances. That's just how you roll. Pay 0, but oh, apparently in Britain, apparently in the United Kingdom, you don't have to pay for ambulance rides. But yeah, in Canada, you have to pay for ambulance rides and such. It's just a lot cheaper because it's not based on profit, and a lot of workplace benefits will cover it. And you don't have to pay for anything medical. Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh. This is insane. Where would... Oh, I could have sworn I researched it, and America was the only developed country that didn't have a socialized healthcare program. Crazy. Apparently I was mistaken. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Change from 2,000 to 3,000. Oh my gosh, that's literally insane. That is literally absolutely insane. Like, in Canada, if you get, like, cancer, or, like, need surgery, your biggest expense is parking and snacks. Or whatever the acronym for Australian dollars are. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. You don't know what the conversion is. It just might be different. Yeah, I think that Australian dollars are relatively similar to both Canadian and American dollars. Just a little bit different. Kind of like how pound is basically 2 Canadian dollars, last time I checked. People over here will... Oh, yeah, it's a bit different. People over here will drive themselves to the hospital because a speeding ticket is cheaper than an ambulance. Yeah, that's actually the same with Canada. A lot of people will drive themselves to the hospital. It all depends. It all depends where you're at. Because, like, if you have workplace benefits... Oh, I did not need more slabs. I needed more fences. If you have workplace benefits, a lot of people will just take an ambulance because a lot of workplaces pay for it. So it's a very good benefit to have. But some people don't have that, so they end up having to drive themselves, which is not great. It also depends where you get hurt whether or not the ambulance is covered and who's covering it, stuff like that. Yeah. Oof, that's a lot of money conversion. I don't got the brain for that. I don't got the brain for that. I don't got the brain. You like the acronym CAD? It's nice. It is very nice to read. I also enjoy the Canadian dollar acronym. It's very pleasant. It's quite pleasant. It's pretty great. Although, wait till let's hear what our coins are actually called. We have a coin called a loonie and a coin called a toonie. And then we have a quarter, which I already know that you hate. Oh, when USD used to be like, do you mean your economy is not thriving? It's actually plummeting. Yeah, yeah, that's actually that's not what I wrote. $2 Canadian were like £1. It was insane. You know, the loonies and toonies, they're awesome. You don't hate them because they're funky. They're great. I love the loonies and toonies. They're so easy to count out. You can just be like point, and you can tell them also based off of color, because the toonies have a different colored inside. And because they have that coppery gold color, you can just like easy pick them out. You can like, okay, yeah, there you go. Just look at the color. It's pretty awesome, actually. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's actually really cool. It's cool. It's cool. I enjoy Canadian money. Partly because I'm Canadian and I enjoy money, but also because I think the coins are cool. I just think the coins are cool. Anyway, this is 4, and it's actually 5. That is only 4. Okay, we gotta go all the way up to 5. All the way up to 5. We gotta get like the best horse ever. We're gonna like breed horses until we get like the best horse ever. And it's a plan. It's a plan, chat. It's happening. Toonies are also substantially larger than loonies, which are larger than quarters. Yeah, a lot of our money is actually based on size as well, except for some reason nickels and dimes. That one's dumb. Yeah, but then some knob made dimes smaller than nickels. Yeah, there's that. It's awkward. It's weird. It's weird. Whoever did that is a sadistic. Oh, well, that's probably enough talk about currency. I'm gonna talk about, okay, let's see. I need to go steal some more horses, because currently I don't have a lot of horses, so not really a lot of point in. Actually, I want to test the horses. 1 pence is a copper-looking small coin. 2 pence is the same, but chunky. I love that description. 5 pence is a small silver one. 20 pence is a silver hexagon. Hexagon?! What? Hexagon! Probably different size, and then 1 pound is the same, but smallish, or $1 and £2 is like something, you know. £2 is really cool. Okay, so you know how the lines were measured? Yeah, of course we measure force in newtons. Of course we measure force in newtons. How do you measure it? You're going to go out on limits as the dime, probably. Hey, Pooga, did you know about the sponsor of this conversation? Myself. I sponsor this conversation with my sanity. That is how I roll. War Thunder. It's of course. But yeah. Everyone measures in newtons, don't they? Doesn't everyone measure force in newtons? Please do not tell me that in America the normal. Oh, hello. Please do not tell me that in America the average one is like horsepower or something. Americans still learn newtons, but you have to be able to convert between newtons and pounds. Yeah, we have to do the same thing, I think. No, we use kilogram. We use kilogram. We still use newtons. We use newtons. Yeah, we're fine. We don't have to do that in physics. But yeah, if we need to convert between pounds, we're given the equation. You all measure mass in kilograms. Actually, we're fun. Everyone measures mass in kilograms. It's just weight. It's weight that's measured differently, which we actually kilograms is only used in medical in Canada. We actually use pounds, just regularly talk about weight. We're funny that way. So like when I'm talking about how heavy something is, I will estimate in pounds, but within physics I use newtons. Easy. And yeah, and then whenever medical, you use kilograms. It's funny, you got a lot of stuff. Kilograms is used for everything here because of metric superiority. Yeah, metric definitely has some nice things. It is so easy to figure out like what stuff is just based on like the thousands, hundreds, just based on its prefix or suffix. You can figure it out. It's so easy. So like the imperial system uses slugs. What? and this is why the Imperial. I used to make jokes of like degrees, like the imperial system. You measure yards with how far a American eagle can fly in 3 seconds through the rain. But it used to be a joke. But honestly, looking at this, looking at slugs, I think it actually, you never know, might be accurate. Never mind. It actually might be more sensical than the actual explanation of yard. You'd be unsurprised if it was literally just packaged by America. Yeah. I think there's like 2 countries in the whole world that use imperial. 2 countries, whole world. It's pretty great. Pretty great. Although Canada uses a mix. We use a mix. Because like, if you're ever doing like baking or such, you use ounces. Which I actually have no idea how big an ounce is. I think in liters. But like our coffee, stuff like that, it's all measured in ounces, which is stupid, but whatever. That's just how stuff rolls. Also, all Americans can visualize exactly how long something is in terms of either football fields or washing machines. Wait, don't your football fields change in size? Can't fields be different sizes? Yeah, but how many glazed donuts per bald eagles are that? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Cruzy, exactly. But yeah, it's certainly fun. It's certainly fun. You use National Football League regulation field. That's so random. Your football hand. Yeah, that's also really weird. I've never understood, like, American football. Why is it called football? You use your foot, like, twice. Oh, American football fields. Yeah. Yeah, football actually makes more sense to be called football, because it's literally using your foot. It uses your foot. You go quick, and then the ball goes with your foot. American football is more like your hand. Soccer is football because you kick the thingy into the net. Yeah. See, I speak French, so I use football. I use football in American football to speak of things, usually. Sometimes I'll change it up. That's what's nice about being Canadian. I've got like 4,000 different ways of saying things. It's not very pleasant though when I'm trying to write an English essay and I'm like, hey, I need a synonym of this word, this singular word, because I've used it like 4 times and all I can think of is the French word for the word. Like, no! This is my English essay! I cannot use French! It's not very great. Metric tons are different to imperial tons. Yeah, that... I just started choking on my own spit. I got so annoyed about that. Oh my god. Oh god, the imperial system just about killed me. And the metric ones make sense. It's insane. This is insane. Basically, there used to be 2 kinds of sports way back then. Foot sports and horseback sports. Most foot sports had foot somewhere in their name. Huh! Crazy! I did not know that. That's crazy. Any sport played on foot, like football, counted. Huh. Crazy. Hand egg is a better name. Hand egg. Why an egg? Why an egg? I was about to say why not handball, but there actually is a handball. There's already a handball. It's also a spike ball, but it does not include any spikes. Instead, you spike the ball. It makes sense. American footballs are shaped like eggs. Huh, I always thought they were shaped like a football, like an American football. I never really had any other way to describe it. Never really had any other way to describe it other than that. It's just kind of chilled inside of my brain as American football shaped. That's just kind of how I chilled. Okay, let's put this over here. Oh, no. Hand egg is the thing you're elementary. What? That's actually a thing? Where they try to throw an egg back and forth from increasing. Oh my goodness. That is actually so, yeah, that is so funny. That is so funny that you actually have a sport called hand egg. That is hilarious. That has just made my entire day. You will put a use what? Is it an onion? What? A plaster? Isn't plaster like a material like you fuse stuff with? This is probably a British word that I don't know, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, plaster is the British word for band. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because it starts with the Y sound. Ah. I see. Okay, see, I need to grab something. I need to buy something. Because it starts with a Y, so yeah. Yeah. It's A. Because it starts with a Y sound. What? I must have missed something. Oh, is it an used or a used? It's... Yeah. That's weird. I don't know. Technically, it should be an because it starts with the next. Just starts with the vowel next, but then because it is a y sound, it is like an a. What? That is bizarre. This is bizarre. It does not used starts with a vowel. Just say yeah. It's confusing. It's not really called hand egg, but it's yeah. Y is only no. It's not. It doesn't actually start with Y. Used. Starts with a U, admin! It's based on the consonantal versus vowel sound. That's amazing. Sound, not letter. English can die in a freaking hole! Why is English so dumb? English is just the language that, like, mugs other languages in the back alleys and, like, rifles through their pockets for loose vocabulary and spare grammar. Like, what the heck? It stinks. Exactly. Yeah, you want a theoretically perfect language. See. This is a pretty good reflection of French. It's got so many rules. There's probably a rule for everything. It even has all the exceptions written down. With English, you can't write all the exceptions. The process of creating the most correct language, because the second language everyone learns, that would actually be so awesome to have a universal language. But it would be really difficult, though, because there would be no way to do it without accidentally enforcing systematic discrimination based on how the language is based, because, like Slavic languages are very different from Romantic languages. So whichever one it's closer to, which would probably end up being closer to a Romantic language, just based on how popular English is, it'll cause systematic discrimination towards everyone else. Language barriers suck. Yes, language barriers do suck. They do suck. I second that opinion. I definitely second that opinion. Okay, let's find our professor. I actually need signs. Do I have signs in here? Okay. Need to start. Okay, I have 6, so I need 6 signs. Okay, I got a bit of oak. I'm not sure this is gonna be enough. Yeah, this is not gonna be enough, I don't think. It might be. It is not even close. Okay, I need 3 more oak planks. Exactly 3. English is not a good language, though. It sucks to everyone. It does suck, but you can actually thank your country for that, Cruzy. You can actually thank your country for that. You can thank your own country for that. Spreading English to all corners of the earth. That is 100% the UK's fault. That is 100% the UK's fault. Nationalism can die. You can take no responsibility. Doesn't work that way. Blame the Normans early. True. You can blame them too. There is a lot of blame that you can put in different places. Like, there was a lot of blame. Like a language with no what's the word? They invaded the British Isles and thrust Proto-French on the Saxons. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so one of your favorite classes is your TOK class. What is TOK class? Where you just talk about how you know things. One day you did experiments. You'd love... Oh, it passed by. Gotta go get it. Gotta go get the message. Oh, one day you did experiments you'd love to... What? Run except for those pesky... One of them... What? Objection? Yep. I object. That sounds intense. Exceptions is a language with no exceptions. That would be pleasant. Oh, the theory of knowledge. Nice. The theory of knowledge. That sounds like an incredibly dull class. I'm just gonna say that. Oh, that sounds like an incredibly dull class, John the Bobber. How do you live through that? How do you know anything? Yeah, you think that experiment would be awesome. K, why are all of my chat psychopaths? Like, what? What? Why are all of my chat psychopaths? There is something drastically wrong with this! Also, the fact that I have a floating sign. There's something wrong about that too, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We have a floating sign. It's all good. Because you yell loudly. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, not knowing anything is the gist of you. Yeah, that's... Oh, I actually have a quote for that. All I know is that I know nothing. I use that whenever I have to write anything in school. Used it once in biology. My teacher was not very impressed. She was like, hey, everyone write everything that you know about DNA. And I just was like, all I know is I know nothing. Play-Doh. I felt so proud of myself. I felt so proud of myself. It was pretty great. I felt so smart. You know, quoting the Greek philosophers, chat. Quoting the Greek philosophers. So it's good. It's good. I may be dumb, but I'm dumb in a smart way. That makes sense. Okay, let's test out this horse. Okay, so we are going to start all the way back here. Okay, ready, chat? We're gonna count the seconds it takes to go all the way around here. Yeah, you know how we're probably all in a simulator. Oh god, no! Oh, no! Okay, one. Oh, I should probably actually count this better. Okay, let's go. Okay. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9. Wait, I have a watch. I have a watch with a timer. Why am I counting in this primitive way? I have a watch with a timer. It is like right across. It's right behind me. It's literally right behind me. I have a watch with a seconds timer. It literally has like milliseconds. I use it for like my swim lessons. Okay, it's fine, Jack. Okay, ready? Okay, I'm gonna start the what? Okay, ready? Go. Oh, I didn't press the button. That's smart. Oh, and I did press the button. I just can't see it. Oh no. Oh no. You should probably. Oh dear. Let me actually stick this on so I can actually use it. Okay. Part of this, part of the syllabus for that class is coping methods for how you know nothing and the world is fake and everything is fake. Cause that's legally I would hope that that's legally required. I would hope that is legally required. Oh my goodness gracious. What? That just sounds like a philosophy class. You know, I considered going into a school when I was choosing which school to go into for high school. I considered going into one that would have made it mandatory for me to do philosophy as an option. That was actually one of the main reasons I did not go to that school. It was not the fact that it was an hour-and-a-half bus ride that tipped me over. It was the philosophy. It was the philosophy requirement. I'm discovering I don't know how to put on a watch. This is taking a very long time. Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay, and 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. We running. It is very uncomfortable wearing a watch while using a mouse. I would just like to say this. Okay, oh no, the horse freaking balked. That ruined it. We gotta test it again, chat. And I'm taking off the watch because I can't read it when it's on my watch, and I don't like wearing it with a mouse. I'm very, very fussy. I am incredibly fussy right now about this freaking watch. This is actually causing more problems than it would have otherwise. I think I would have been better to just count Mississippis. You're going to eat, bye-bye. Okay, good night, Cruzy. Have a wonderful sleep. But one of them is called Pascal's Wager and is mainly for the whole simulation of it. Oh, let's watch the creepers. Okay, good night, Cruzy. Have a great sleep. One of them is called Pascal's Wager and is mainly the whole simulation, but basically honestly, we live in a simulation are infinity to 1. So it's going, okay, that's great. That's great. Bye, Cruzy. Enjoy your sleep. Okay, and go. And this time we're gonna go without bucking the horse. This time the horse is not gonna buck, so it's gonna be great. The horse is not gonna buck. And there we go. We did it. And 13 second. 13.48 seconds. Okay, it's 13 seconds and 48 milliseconds. Good. Since I had to press stop it, I'm gonna round that down to 13 seconds. Okay, we got 13 seconds. Let's stick this horse in here. Buck, duck. Yep, duck. Ducks are nice. Ducks are nice. Ducks are very nice. I once met a most fearless duck in the world. It was insane. Like, me and my mom were driving, and we came out to a back alley, and we needed to turn into the back alley, because my mom had taken a wrong turn back there, back in the road. So she took the back alley. She turned into this back alley, and there was a duck. It was a freaking duck just sitting there in the middle of the back alley, and, like, my mom very slowly approached the vehicle to, like, give the duck time to, like, walk out of the way so it didn't get hit with that giant freaking car! However, the duck sat there. It just sat there. It just sat there. It's like, you're gonna have to hit me, bud. It just sat there, it would not move. So, in the end, we had to back up and leave. We had to back up, perform a 3-point turn, and leave because the duck wouldn't get out of the way. It was the most fearless duck I've ever seen in my life. It was intense. Oh, 13 seconds. I should write that before I forget it. Okay, 13 seconds. And let's test out its jumping capacity. Okay, 13 seconds. Okay, testing the jumping capacity, chat. It's like the beep test. Okay, ready? Beep! Just slightly, mildly different. Okay. I need to hit the orange bar, like full max the orange bar every single time to make this accurate. Well, I got over it anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Okay. Gotta get it all the way, perfect. Gotta get it perfectly. This is not working very well for me. Okay, there we go. We fully maxed out and it couldn't get, I forgot to actually record which one it couldn't get over. Okay. I think the horse can get over this one. Oh, it cannot get over this one, but it can get over that one. Okay, so it can get over 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5 blocks. This horse can jump 4.5 blocks, which seems absolutely... Wait. No, it can't. That's only 3.5. That's only 3.5. That's only 3.5. I almost just wrote down this horse as being a god. I almost wrote down this horse as being an actual god by accident. Whoops. Okay, 13 seconds, 3.5. Okay. Oh, I actually need to take down its health as well. Okay. 13. Okay, so it's 13, 3.5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hearts. 8 hearts. Let's write that down. Okay, so 13 seconds. Actually, I should write that down. Okay, 13 seconds. 3.5 blocks. And then we have, oh, was it? I think it was 9. No, it was 8 hearts. It was 8 hearts. Wish I had that sign editing plugin that the admin has. That would make this a lot easier. I'll have to get that. Okay, there, 13 seconds. Okay, 13 seconds, 3.5 blocks, 8 hearts. Let's double check. It's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's 8. We're good. In Pascal's wager, there are 2 options. You're in a simulation or not in a simulation. You can either act like life matters or like it doesn't matter because it's all a simulation. If we act like life matters and it does, you win. If you act like life matters and it doesn't, nothing happens. If you act like life matters and it does. Oh, if you act like life doesn't matter and it does, that's a big no-no. If you act like life doesn't matter and it doesn't, nothing happened. Following this incredibly simplified line of reasoning, the only win scenario is if you act like life matters. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, I've heard about that, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how I live my life. I'm just chilling. Stats and American high school. That's just social studies. Literally. I don't understand, but why do you guys need a whole high school course just to act like decent people? Acting like life matters is just decent people rules. What? I'm very confused. Wait. Why do you guys need a high school course on this? But life doesn't matter, you'll die eventually, but you have an influence on people while you're still alive, so You need to still be nice to other people, otherwise you ruin everyone else's life as well, regardless if it matters or not. You should still be nice, because there's the chance that everything is real. Doesn't mean you can go murdering people, but it's utterly meaningless. This is very depressing. That's so Canadian. No, but seriously! Why do you guys need to learn this? Regardless of if life matters or life doesn't matter, other people are people! Regardless if it matters or not, you should not be mean to them. You should be nice to them. So why would you need to know if life matters or not? Because it's not gonna change the way you act anyways. You know, not your favorite statement. Uh-oh. Come to America. Oh, there you go. I guess, okay. I see it now. 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 Oh, okay, let's go tame another horse. Let's go tame another horse. Although, I'm having a difficult moment right now, because as much as I say these things, I literally just wrote a social studies exam paper, chat. I literally just today wrote all about how, like, Canada was so horrible and awful and, like, a wretched, terrible, horrible country and completely mistreated all the indigenous people in the area. So, having a great Canadian pride moment, you know, right now, it's not right, it's not right. Developed countries be like, yeah. That's actually something that my social studies teacher talked about, how the reason why all developed countries are developed like the way they are right now is because we actually use slavery. And it is directly correlated to slavery. And that is one of the reasons why so many countries in development right now are struggling to become developed, especially at the rate that we did, that like a lot of the other developed countries did, because we now kind of get really mad when other countries use slavery. Well, only if the media sees. Only if the media sees, actually. Only if the media sees. I mean, there's actually currently, you can't tell if you're trying to justify. I am not. Oh, wait, that's a reply to someone else. Yeah. No. I have never seen so much instant regret in a person so fast. That was so much instant regret. I just saw that. That was insane. Okay, let's time this. Okay, ready? This horse is about to go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, horse is running, the watch is ticking, having a great moment. That's a slime ball. Wait, oh, I didn't sprint my horse through that. Oops. I need to redo that then, because I didn't actually sprint the horse. Okay, attempt number 2. It's the most you've ever seen. Come to America. Yeah. I like Canada. It's quite pleasant. It's quite pleasant here. I think I'll stay in Canada, actually. Thanks. Okay, ready, set, go. And we're gonna sprint the horse. You'll see that on the face of every retail worker. No, the poor retail worker. Okay, and 1372. So, I should probably actually be counting those milliseconds, though. Yes, let's do 13.5. 13.5, we'll do that. 13.5, yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah. Okay, so 13.5 seconds. 13.5 seconds. Wait, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense, though, because it was actually, like, just as fast as this horse. It was 30 milliseconds. Actually, I don't think that's milliseconds. No, that's milliseconds. Wait, that's actually 30 milliseconds faster. No, it's 30 milliseconds slower. Wait, I can't do math. I cannot do math. Okay, that actually makes sense. We're all fine. Okay, 13.5. Ignore me. No way, because that was 14, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. It was 13. I'm very confused what's happening right now with my horses. I'm very confused right now what's happening with my horses, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, now we test out the horse jumping, and oh, this horse does not seem to have nearly as good of a jump. Just right off the get-go. Yeah, it can't even go over this one at its max jump, and that's 3. It can't even jump 3 blocks? What is the point of being a horse if you cannot jump 3 blocks? It only has 7 hearts! It only has 7 hearts! What? Okay, so we can go 2.5 blocks. And it only has 7 hearts. What the heck? Other thing that'll affect is how much you follow the path. Yeah. Yeah. True. True. I'm trying to follow it. See, there's a name for horse like that. Okay, that just got really dark really fast. But actually, I want to try to keep. I'm trying to collect a horse of every single pattern. So after I get a horse of that same pattern, then leather will happen. But for now, I actually want to grab this horse out here and I actually want to breed it so I can try to duplicate both of their patterns, regardless of the fact that it's kind of a sucky horse. I want to try to get the pattern. So we are going to breed the 2 horses. I need another saddle for this. It's in here. There we go. Maybe. I think I'm gonna turn the horses into leather just because I have cows for that. I have cows. I have so many cows. I don't really need to leatherify any horse unless I have like an insane amount of crummy horses and I already have the pattern. Oh, there we go. We got the nice horse pattern. Okay, let's stick both of these horses back. Yeah, I'm really not gonna have to write down. I'm probably gonna end up putting that horse back inside of there, honestly. I should really probably name the horses and have a... I can't actually ever get a book and quill because I can't get squid ink. I can't get squid ink. So the only time I can get book and quill is via raids. If I get Hero of the Village. That is the only way I can get book and quill. Ever. It's not very pleasant. Not very pleasant. So I actually can't write anything down. Like, at all. So once I run out of space in my stable, I'm gonna have to make like a giant wall somewhere and just start writing stuff down there. Because I am not gonna write this stuff down in real life because I will forget it. I will like throw the book in like a fire by accident and then everything will be gone. With Minecraft, at least it takes slightly more effort to completely destroy stuff. Hello, Melvin. Okay, let's actually test out Melvin. Melvin is the horse that I've been using like this whole, I don't know if this is gonna affect the speed, but I'll take off anyway. I've been using Melvin the whole argument. So I am on Superflat. Yes, that is what is special about this world. It is just fully Superflat forever. It's quite fun, actually. I could also actually, honestly, do as a speed test. I could run, like, for like 10 seconds, then count how many blocks. That's actually probably more accurate. That's probably more accurate, but I don't want to do that because I already have the track here. So we'll call it. Glow squid spawn naturally on Superflat. Oh, you can? I didn't think you could use I did not know that you could use glow squid ink. I thought that you could only use regular ink. You have just made my entire day, John the Bobbert. You have just made my, probably my entire week, actually, honestly. That just made everything 14 times easier. Let's go craft that right now. Then we also actually need to grab some more emeralds, because I'm going to start naming the horses, and then that's how I'm going to remember all their stats. That is how I'm gonna remember that. Okay, so we're just gonna go buy a whole bunch of name tags, which is gonna be expensive. Good thing we have lots of emeralds. All Superflat on a... Oh, nice! You managed to find a list of that. That's probably a very long and very depressing list. I don't want to look at that. I don't want to look at that, actually. I'm just gonna sit here and happily look here. Oh, it's 3 images with that. Oh. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm gonna look at it. Oh, that actually isn't too bad. Oh, I can't get any of the tall flowers or turtles. No! I can't get cocoa beans? What? I thought I'd be able to get them from wandering traders. Oh, that's depressing. I can't get bamboo either? I thought I could also get that from wandering traders. No! Or any snow. I already knew about that one, though. Can't get the prismarine, anything to do with amethysts. I know that much. Can't get any deep slate ever. I also knew that bit. And glow lichen, I actually didn't know that one. Azaleas, I knew that one. Well, I think you can you buy flowering azaleas from wandering traders? I thought you could do that. I guess not. Oh, well. Okay, let me figure out how to press buttons. There we go. We're back. Okay, but yeah, apparently I can get Book of Quills, that's pleasant. But yeah, I don't think I can only get ink sacs by trading with wandering traders, and that's it. It's incredibly depressing. And because that's really my only source of black dye, I don't think I'm really gonna use it for ink, no, I think I can use, I think I can, I'll probably end up using ink. Originally I was actually planning on using any ink sacs I got from wandering traders as Book and Quill, but now that I know I can use glow squid ink after I find the stuff I need. Oh, there we go. We got glow squid ink sac here. Let's look for a feather and a book. I know I have books at my thingamabop training hall. Oh, and a feather right here. Ironically, I actually probably also have feathers at my training hall thanks to the Fletcher trade. Okay, so we have a feather, we have ink, and now we just need to go grab a book. Let's go grab that. Almost there, chat. Almost there. And then we will be able to make ourselves a book and quill, and I will be happy. This would be so funny if like the inside of the book glows. So I don't think it does that. That would be kind of stupid. That would be very hard to read. Okay, let's see. Where is my books? I have books somewhere here. Do not lie. Do not lie to me. Do not lie to me, trading hall. I know that there are books. You think oh, that really? I've never seen a, I don't think I can, because it's not showing up inside the, yeah, no, you can't. Probably a mod that can do it, but you can't regularly. Oops. Oh, that's depressing. Where have you done that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, it must just be a mod or something. It must be a mod or like some plugin or whatever. Oh, well, not a huge deal. Oh, well. It's quite good. I wish you could spawn squid, but they can only spawn in ocean or river biomes. Which makes sense. Otherwise, you'd end up with like a whole bunch of squid inside your pond. Honestly, if I just reflected for a few more seconds, I could have figured that out. Okay, oh, there is an iron golem directly in my path. That's gonna ski. Oh, well, that's fine. And none of my results are actually accurate anyway. Okay, ready, go! And we sprint. Dooby-dooby-doo, dooby-dooby-doo, dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. We did it. Okay, and 13:09. So 13 seconds exactly. Woof. That is better. That is better than freaking this guy here. But once again, because of path and inexactness, it's probably just 13. Probably just 13, really. And let's write that down. Oh, wait, you're dumb. What's up? What's the matter? I forgot to actually measure my horses, anything else. I just kind of keep chucking my horses inside the pen and then remembering that I have a whole bunch of other statistics that I need to test. Okay, let's see. First one, you saw that in user suggested ideas section. Oh no. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, the glow squidding. Oh my, that was so close. I barely made that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make this one even at my, horse maxes at 3 blocks. This one is also, I did not realize that Melvin was such an incredibly depressing horse. I mean, Melvin has a decent speed. Okay, well, that's a nice health, though. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hearts. That is more than any of the other horses. Oh no, please don't die, Melvin. Please don't die, Melvin. Okay, now Melvin has less than 11 hearts, but it's fine, chat. That would have, like, almost killed Mr. Gray Spot here, sir. Okay, 13 seconds. Okay, we got 13 seconds. 3 blocks, and 11 hearts. Perfect. Yeah, so Melvin is definitely a lot better than this horse, and a little bit worse, about the same as this horse, actually, because this horse is a little bit faster. Actually, I think it's about the same. It's the same speed. It can jump. This horse can sort of jump a little bit higher, but it has like 3 hearts less. So that last section of orange only increases your jump by like 0.2. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Did not know that. Cool. Cool. Okay, let's go grab our other horses over here, because I have one extra horse over here, and then I have one horse inside the nether, which I'm gonna have to eventually go collect. But for now, we're fine. For now, we are fine. We still have a few more villages around us that I need to go and steal the horses from. Okay, this horse is very slow. I can already tell that this is gonna be a slow horse. It seems like I'm crawling. I think I'd be faster to run. Honestly. Okay, there we go. We bounce through the paddock. Hello there, baby horse. Okay, we run all the way over here, and then we're gonna actually end up breeding this horse with Melvin, even though this kind of isn't a very great horse, because I wanna... You've seen I've definitely seen faster llamas. I've seen faster donkeys. This is not a very fast horse. This is very, very slow, actually. This is my sprinting speed, too. Okay, ready. All lined up with the fence. Got the watch. Okay, clearing. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we're just slowly shambling along. I mean, we're accidentally cutting corners. And we're still so much slow. Okay, there we go. 16 seconds. 16 seconds, even with me cutting some corners. What the heck? This horse is so... I need to measure more stuff. This horse is so slow. It doesn't even have as many hearts as Melvin. It has only 10 hearts. Yeah, it's 10. We're good. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this horse actually might be the worst horse in the world. Oh my gosh, this is literally the worst horse in the world. No, that's 9. It's 9. Oh my gosh, it is literally the worst horse in the world. It can jump 2 blocks. It takes 16 seconds to go around the whole thing, and it has, let me double check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's 9. This is only 9. There's only 9 hearts. And it could jump 2 blocks. Not even 2.5. Not even 2.5. I am so disappointed in this horse. Like, I am incredibly disappointed in this horse. Yeah, see, that's the horse you save for your friends when they come to the horse race. Yeah. Yep, there we go. Never mind. The horse does have a purpose, chat. The horse has a purpose. Except for the fact that I'm on a single-player world. I'm on a single-player world. Leather. Yeah, leather. Name it leather. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I actually need to breed it with Melvin, though, because they're both in breeding periods. So they're able to breed. So I want to try to get all of the horse patterns, at least 2 of them, before kind of focusing on breeding for speed. Because I like having 2 of every single type of horse. I love having 2 of every single type of Minecraft thing, including horse colors. But after I have 2 of every horse color, then I will be solely... Actually, wait a moment. Is that a new... Heck yeah! I got a new one! Awesome, and this is why you breed your horses, chat. Because you can end up with a brand new horse breeds. Yeah, that's why I love that space up there, though. Eventually, I'm going to stick names here, and I'm going to have the 2 fastest here, the 2 best at jumping here, and then the 2 with the best hearts here, eventually. But for now, I need to build a wall somewhere where I can write down all of the horses' statistics. Oh, no, you do not. Get back in there, bud. Thank you. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna make just a wall where I can write all the horses' statistics. In fact, I actually might just use the wall of the barn back here. This is a lot of space. Eventually we'll run out of space, and once I run out of space, then I'll cry and, like, I don't know, build, like, a wall here. Maybe I'll start just putting things here. So, horses! Yes. Yes, horses are great. Oh, nice! You got all the horse breed list. That is amazing. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna have to check that out eventually. Okay, but there we go. Now we actually have several of those. I want to go try to look around the other villages and see if I can find some other horses as well. Although, actually, do I have any ink sacs? I could have sworn I bought some. I could have sworn I bought some ink sacs from a wandering trader. Oh, well. Actually, it's just one picture. Oh, okay. Cool. So I'll probably look at it later. Oh, okay. Because if I look at it now, I'll definitely forget, and it's not gonna help me at all. So, oh well. Oh well. Okay, we are going to grab a whole bunch of name tags, and I'm going to start naming my horses. I'm gonna start naming the horses, and it's gonna be great, which means I actually need to put an anvil in there. Okay, let's see. Name tags. Hello there. And an insane amount of name tags. This is why I make all my librarians cheap, chat, because otherwise this would literally cost me so much. I would be in so much debt right now. There's 35 total patterns, but it's fairly intuitive. Yes, it's actually very nice. Horses are incredibly intuitive, I found. Like, once just give me a moment to horse girl over horses in Minecraft. Like, their genetics are crazy, because you can get, like, all sorts of crazy patterns. And also, their statistics carry over. So, like, if you breed 2 fast horses, you have a much higher chance of getting a really fast horse. Same as, like, health and such. Which is why I'm going to be storing the best, like, fastest horses and best jumping, like, highest jumping horses inside of the stable, and the rest will be stored inside that paddock I have. And then eventually, once I have, like, an insane amount of horses, then I'll probably build another paddock nearby, just to keep storing horses, because I don't want to kill any horses, because it's really not worth it for me to kill horses. The most inbred horse is the... Don't say it like that, Cruzy! Don't say it like that! But yes, that is true. That is true. That is how I get the best horses. I had like a horse breeding phase. I played so much Minecraft that I did not have a horse girl phase as a kid. I had a horse girl phase in Minecraft. That's how much Minecraft I played. Technically correct, the best kind of correct. Yep. As long as you can say technically correct, it's a good type of correct. It's a good type of correct. Okay, let's pop this over here. Pop back the pumpkins, and now I have enough emeralds that I should be able to trade for even more name tags if we start all the way down here. Bang, yep. Oh, hello there, sir. I got name tags, and more name tags, and more name tags. Now I have like 27 name tags, so I'll be good for quite some time of breeding horses. I will be able to breed a lot of horses and still have name tags. Ooh, I need to actually get a leathersmith. I need to get a fully leveled up leathersmith so I can get... Oh, I already have a fully leveled up leathersmith, actually. Let's go get that. Let's go grab that guy. He's actually inside of the village. He is one of my regular, just chillin' villagers, which means he's actually not converted, which kind of sucks. So I do need to get a converted leathersmith sometime soon, because I am a cheapskate. I hate having to pay a whole bunch for stuff. So... We should definitely focus on trying to get a leathersmith at some point all through the zombie converter. It only takes me like a few moments, so as soon as I'm not being lazy, I'll do it. Favorite wood type, go birch. I like birch. Birch is a good wood type. Well, actually, I feel like mangrove is a very unique wood. Correct, but yeah, birch is just what comes to mind first. I used to build with birch so much as a kid. I still do build with birch. I still build with birch. I can't lie. I'm a very, very basic person. I use a lot of birch. Best birch compliment. It has a very unique bark texture. That's my compliment. Also, this is a lot of saddles. I expected that guy to kind of cut me off from saddles. Oh, compliment, not compliment. The points for dark oak wood. I use birch and dark oak wood together a lot. You'd argue the birch log texture is the most realistic I am. We're not gonna talk about that, chat, actually. We're not gonna talk about the birch compliment. We're just gonna pretend that never happened. That is something that we are just gonna pretend never happened. Okay? Are we in agreement, chat? Yeah, we're in agreement. Oh god, that is a lot of iron. I completely neglected this, poor thing. No, Cruzy, you are in agreement. No, No, do not clip that. Do not clip that. No, bad chat, bad. Don't clip it. No, stop, stop exactly. Listen to the sound of my voice. Ooh, you are in agreement. You are not going to clip it. Ooh, hypnosis sounds. Don't think you're very even. You hear the word clip being said. No. It's fine. Nobody knows about the birch compliment. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Oh, another reason I'm actually in another smith is to get the leather horse armor, which meant I can't dye it. I have some flowers. I can get most dyes actually. I can get most dyes except for black, and then therefore the grays. So none of the grays really. I can get some of the grays because of like azure bluettes. I can get like light gray, but I can't get dark gray very easily, and I cannot get black very easily, and I can't get brown at all apparently, since currently cocoa beans are not sold by wandering traders. That's depressing. Very, very depressing. I wonder if these horses are ready to breed again yet. Let's see. Let's just see if they can. Oh, they can breed. How glorious. Oh, there we go. We have a brand new horse pattern. Let's stick this guy in here. Steal that saddle so we can put it on this horse. We can put it inside of here. And then we actually need to grab a lead for the child. There's my leads. Perfect. And then we actually kidnap the child and go put it inside of the horse nursery. Which is actually also where I just breed my horses, because I can move the horses a lot easier than I can move the babies. But it's fine. It's fine. We now have a horse nursery. We're good, chat. Everything's fine. I'm gonna stick the golden carrots in there. Amazing. Run back here. Good to go. We actually have these are actually all brand new horse colors. I did not have any of these colorations. So now I have a whole bunch of new horse colors. Fun. Okay, now that I have a black coat horse, a horse with a black coat, I can now actually run off with this horse and not worry about Melvin accidentally dying, which I realized I probably should have put on Melvin's armor. I literally have armor that I have, like, had Melvin wear the entire game up until now. What the heck? I really hope I can find a donkey, though. That's, like, what I really am hoping for, but I don't think I'm gonna find one. Just because donkeys are rare on regular worlds. On worlds where the only horses I can find are in the Superflat, I'm just screwed. Also, ignore that portal. That portal is perfectly normal. That is a perfectly normal portal. Everything is fine, chat. Everything is fine. Okay, I don't see any horses in this village. I see a pig. That doesn't really count as a horse, though. I mean, A+ for effort village, but that is a very stumpy-legged horse. That is a very, very stumpy-legged horse. Also, speaking of which, considering I have a stable for horses, I feel like I should also make a stable for striders, even though I never use them. Although, actually, no, because I actually do use horses, so it makes sense. You can put a saddle on a pig. Yes, you can. Breakfast wore a pig, or wore a saddle for an incredibly long time, actually. I think he still does. Let's pop over here. But yeah, it's fine. You don't talk about it. We talk. Yeah, breakfast is fine. Breakfast is fine. Breakfast is fine. Breakfast is just chilling. Breakfast is having a good time. Okay, I actually haven't played on Meta for a while. I should do that. I should do that sometime soon. I kind of got distracted by exams. You know, heaven forbid I actually pay attention to my exams and not play Minecraft. I mean, what the heck? How irresponsible. How irresponsible. Yeah, there are no horses in this village either. What the actual heck? I could have sworn there were like 1,000 horses in all the villages. Did I loot this blacksmith already? I'm not sure. Because I need to actually be looting villages because this is the only way I can get paper and cartography tables. Yeah, I've already looted this village. Ow. Although, I'm not sure if I actually grabbed cartography tables from the villages. I think I might have left them. Because I usually don't grab the workstations because they've never been important to me in the past. But now I've realized that it is very difficult, for me to get paper. Therefore, I should really steal everything. I should steal the cartography tables whenever I see them. I'm not sure if I don't think this house has a single cartography table right now. Oh. Okay, way back with a little. No, don't you, don't, no. Oh, of course it's that. You're gonna eat for real? Okay, good luck sleeping, Cruzy. Have a great night. Have a great night. I played too much Zelda. I just went to use my thumb to whistle for my horse rather than walk over to it. I'm incredibly lazy. Ow! Jerk! Jerk! Ah, look at that! I did not take the cartography table. See, chat, this is why we look through these things. This is why we do that. There's not gonna be a cartography in there. Okay, so this is what cartography houses look like. I need to remember that, so I don't need to look through as many later. There we go. We go back here, and then I'm actually heading in the southeast direction, so I need to remember to go northwest to get home. Need to remember that. I did not bring a compass. That would have been smart. That would have been incredibly smart. Okay, I'm just gonna go to this village and that village there, and then I'll go home. Okay, I don't see any horses. Do you know coordinates? I know how to use them, but I do not actually have the coordinates for my house. That would be smart. Oh, look, there we go. We have a brown horse. I already have that horse pattern, but I think I'm gonna grab it anyway, just in case it's like a fast horse or a good horse. Oh, I don't think I have a solid brown horse. You should know those. I should know those. I should really know those. You are 100% correct about that. You are 100% correct about that. I should definitely know those. It would be incredibly helpful, but I do not know those. I just, oh, there's another village right there. It's fine, Chad. It's fine. Yeah, I think I've also looted this village, honestly. I actually went to a lot of the villages surrounding my area when I first kind of got on the world, because I just needed resources. I needed so many resources, and the best way to do that was to go to all the nearby villages. So here we are with like fully looted villages that I just forgot to take the cartography tables from, because at that point I did not know that they were a precious commodity. However, I cannot get paper unless I get Hero the Village, which I cannot really do, because unless you have not noticed, I cannot really build a raid farm here. There is no raid tower. It's quite depressing, actually. It's quite depressing. Okay, nothing there. And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, there's only cows in here, so let's go grab the horse, head to the next village, and then head back through the village there. Okay, here we go. On an adventure. We have a singular horse. We have a horse. That is good. You know, one horse is better than no horses. Okay, I think this is also a real. Why are all of the horses with brown coats so slow? Why are all of the horses with brown coats so painfully slow? Oh! There's another one of those! Look at that, chat! We found another stronghold by accident! Oops! Nice. I'm gonna have to loot that, though, eventually, because that might have melon seeds. Quartz, yep, that's smart. I'm taking quartz. Okay, 740. Nice, it's raining. 618. Okay, so I'll remember that. I also just remember the directions. That's okay. I usually just use direction on Superflat because it's kind of hard to get lost in Superflat, honestly. Oh, there we go. We already have a cartography table right here. Let's actually tie Melvin to the post as well. There we go. There we go. I got the cartography table, bread, sticks. I really don't need this stuff, though. And you jinxed it. What? What's the matter? Good luck finding my house. Oh, I guess. Yeah. Oops. I did not mean to jinx that. You have a very good point. Oh, well. I guess I'll just be lost for the rest of time. That's fine. I don't need a home. I can be a nomad. Me and Melvin and me, we're just gonna go on a journey. Me, Melvin, and the brand new horse whom I haven't named yet. We're just having a good time, you know, just all three of us. It's just, you know, good journey of self-discovery. Could always, no! Why would I die? No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Me, Melvin, and the brand new horse are going to go on a journey of self-discovery, and we are going to learn to trust in each other. And then after a long journey where we meet many perilous, many near-death experiences and learn to trust each other, we will eventually find our way back home. That is my plan, chat. That is my plan. It's a journey. It's a journey of self and each other, I guess, discovery. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It is now night. That's fine. It's fine. I'll stop to sleep in the next village. I will stop to sleep in the next village. Okay, come on, horse. Although, actually, I really want to... no, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. Because my house is actually right next to my spawn point. I chose the closest village to my spawn point. Like, my world spawn. So, I'll be okay. I'll be okay to sleep, because if I just end up dying, I can just break my bed. I'll just break my bed and I'll live right next to my house if I die again. But it'll be fine, because I don't actually need to die, okay? I do not see any horses. And I think I looted this... I think I looted this area based on the farms. And you'll wake up from your dream cold and alone. Oh, look at that! We have a new horse! We have a new horse, so that's nice. Oh, that's depressing. That's depressing. That's depressing. That's like the worst way to end any sort of story. That was like... And then they woke up. Like, wow, what a disappointing end. What a disappointing end. Someone's under my eye. Let's see. Okay, let's go over here. Okay, nothing in there. Just gonna like creepily stare into people's windows. This is my solution to not wanting to go into their houses. I'll just like run up next to their window and like jump and look in. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Are you also going to collect cats? I actually already have every single type of cat. I have every single type of cat except for the fully black cat. That one only spawns inside of swamp huts. So I am never going to get that cat. Ever. That's not a swamp hut hiding somewhere inside of the, inside the Superflat. That is not happening, unfortunately, for me. Which sucks, but there is nothing I can do about it. Okay, there is a creeper just chilling there, having a... Okay, it is following me now. Let's not do this, please, bro. Okay, now we go and take our two cartography tables. Melvin, the slow horse, and the unknown horse. We're not going to take a cow. I already have lots and lots of cows. There we go. And now we pilfer these horses and head straight home. Okay, which I kind of know the direction I'm heading. I'm supposed to head like southeast, but I already headed, or northwest. But I already headed north quite a bit, going to this village. So I think we're actually fine to just run along this way with a slight northward tilt. Yeah, see, there we go. There's the blacksmith right there. We're actually like almost home. It's really not that long of a journey. We went on a bit of a diagonal. So now I'm gonna go straight. I'll be there, and I'll be there in a moment. I'll be there in a jiffy. And now I have 2 more horses to add to my collection. We are all good to go. I always find it so funny, though, how you can't keep up with another person's horse if the horse is faster than your horse when you're running next to them on the horse. That the village with the blacksmith. I think that's the village with the blacksmith. Yeah, that's the village with the blacksmith. We're good to keep going this way. You can't, like, if I were to try to get on that horse and run next to someone on this horse, if it's a slow horse, I'm not gonna be able to keep... Yeah, there we go. We got a portal right there. We can find a way back, chat. We know what we're doing. Oh, I just left my watch running this whole time with a timer. Whoops. That's great. It's just been chilling, flashing the time at me, being like, "Oi! Look at me! Put me back to telling the time, not just a watch. Timer, stopwatch." Yeah. We know. I'm good at English. I'm good at English, chat. I'm very good at English. Okay, we went all the way back. We're almost there, actually. We're almost there. You see that giant weird purple thing? That's my random Lightmatica block. I don't know why it's there, and I actually need to turn off my Lightmatica. I no longer need it. I no longer need it, so I'm all good, actually. I'm all good in that area. Hey, look, there we go. See, there's my house and the endless giant fence. That was actually so satisfying to watch and then just see that fence wander in for a few hot seconds. That was so cool. That fence took me so long to build, though. Like, so absolutely long. It was a long time. And then trying to slime-proof all of the... First find and then spawn-proof the slime chunks. That was also obnoxious. I had to like cube off every single section of my area and then slowly discover which ones were slime chunks just by watching slime spawn. It was so horrible. It took forever. It took absolutely forever. Okay, first things first. Let's double check that the other brown horse is... Oh, the brown horse there is actually brown with white feet, so we don't have a... No, please get back in there. Well, this is interesting. This is interesting. Okay, let's also bring... Actually, you can go there. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, I want to try to breed these 2 horses. Sir. Oh, I need to actually ride them. I need to actually tame them first. I forgot about that. Okay, let's actually breed Melvin and the gray horse there first. And then we can work on getting all the other horse types. Okay. First, let's ride the gray horse, get it all tamed, then we can breed the horses. We have a plan, chat. We have a plan. It is slowly developing. Things are slowly happening. Slowly but steadily, slowly but steadily. And then we actually need to name the horses so I can, like, start writing them down on the wall. Because now I am at the point where I have more horses than I have stable room. So, things have progressed. Things have definitely progressed. Yeah, I just saw a chicken die. It's so funny. It's so funny. So many chickens die. I have an insane chicken incinerator. It's one of the things I'm most proud of on this server, in this world. Is that freaking incinerator. Ah, there we go. We have a pure black horse, just like Melvin. Lovely, 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 lovely. Okay, let's pop this guy on here so we can pop this guy out of here. And then we actually need to test this horse. I have not tested this horse yet, so I will have to test them. Okay, and then let's actually grab this horse and put it back in. Actually, let's actually grab all the baby horses and and Melvin too. And let's pull them out of here and put them inside of this area here. Just so that they're out of the way. Just so that they're out of the way. Okay, come on in, horses. There we go, amazing. And then I can mark which horses have been tested and put on the wall by their names, if they are named or not. Okay, perfection. Now we need to tame these horses, breed them, and test them, because I'm trying to get all the horse breeds. So I'm gonna be trying to keep every single horse constantly using its breeding time. Because that is a very fast horse. This is a very fast horse. Just its shambling around is incredibly fast. I feel incredibly bad. I was fully here just like dissing this horse while we were on a journey with it. Even its wandering is fast. I am incredibly excited to see how fast that horse goes. I am incredibly excited to see that. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, come on, horsey. Just having a good time. Okay, can you please tame, actually? This horse is a very slow taming horse. I'm just chilling here. This horse is incredibly chill. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, awesome. And breed them both. Let's also breed the horses in... Oh, I think oh, actually, no, that's a different one, because that's light brown. This is dark brown with white spots. That's awesome. That is amazing. So yeah, I am very quickly gathering a large amount of horse colors and types and coats, and this is great, actually. I'm very much on. This is very much working very well for me. Okay, there we go. We have a brown horse? What? Where did that horse come from? Okay, I didn't have this type of horse before. And now I do. So you know what? Positive for me. This is a positive for me, 100%. But I mean, I did not expect this horse? Okay. Okay, fun story. Yes, yes, yes. What's the fun story? What's the fun story? What's the fun story? I love fun stories. Fun stories are the best. Okay, yep, I need to eventually clean this area up. I definitely need to do that. Let's actually just make a junk chest here and fill it with stuff that does not belong in here. Let's just put everything that doesn't belong in here, and eventually, hopefully, I'll get enough motivation to deal with it. Hopefully. Probably deal with it sometime eventually. Eventually. Once I have like an insane amount of stuff, I'll deal with it. If you throw a potion on a horse like speed and then breed it with another speed horse, the offspring will have boosted speed stats. Really? That is insane. Okay, so I'm going to try to get my horses up as high as I can naturally, just because right now I'm currently really focusing on the coat color. Just because, as I said, I am a collector. I am a Minecraft collector. I collect everything. So I want to try to collect all of the horse coat colors first, and then really start focusing on, like, the speed stats and such. You breed the horses while they aren't, and then the drugs become part of the psychological... Yeah, that's weird. That is weird, but incredibly cool. Weird, but incredibly cool. I feel like that sums up a lot of things in this world, actually. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually going to head over and drop some of this stuff off right now inside of my area. Okay, there we go. I have stuff I need. Okay, there we go. Perfection. I'm going to dump this stuff inside of my storage hull. Then, while I am there, I'm gonna grab some more oak, because I need a whole bunch more oak if I want to make oak signs for my farm. But yeah, there we go. I actually have a lot of my horse coat colors collected. Considering I started with like 4 coat colors, well, actually, I've collected a lot of them, and apparently, random coat colors can just spawn. When are you planning to go after froglights? I don't think I can go after froglights, because I can't get frogs. I can't get frogs, so I can't really get any, I don't think. Unless you know a magical way to make frogs spawn. Pretty please tell me you have a way to magically make frogs spawn. Pretty please. Yeah, I don't think I can. I don't think I can, because I don't think I can spawn frogs at all. I don't think there's any way to artificially spawn them, and you can't buy tadpoles from wandering traders. I checked, and it was a no, unfortunately, I think. It was quite depressing, actually. Quite depressing. Oh well, I will just have to live with, like, glowstone, which I can buy super cheap from my clerics, so I am happy. I am happy. I still have nice, easy light source blocks that I can buy. And just going to shop with all of this up, but a doobie 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 doop boop boop. I feel like I should be able, like, a whole bunch of slime, and like with all of the slime, I should be able to build like a frog trap, and then all of the frogs can just be like summoned to my slime trap. It's my plan. It's my plan. I mean, frogs are slimy. Frogs are slimy. So frogs are slimy. So like they should be attracted to slime, right? I mean, that makes sense, right? That makes sense. That makes sense. Would you believe me if I said that I did biology 30? Yep. Pookity croats. Frogs are slimy. I think they'll be like attracted to slime because they're like slimy. Yeah. I think I'm gonna fail. I think I'm gonna fail my biology exam next week. I'm gonna fail it, Chad. I'm gonna fail it. That's just what's gonna happen. I've accepted my fate. I have just accepted my fate. That's just what's gonna happen. That's just what's gonna happen. Yep. It'll be fine, chat. I will be fine. I don't need biology. I can just live in the woods. It's fine. Nobody needs biology. Just live in the woods. It's good plans. It's good plans. Very, very good plans. Okay. Actually, I can also use this corral over here. It's where I usually keep my horses. Well, I only keep my skeleton horses there, but eventually I can keep other horses there if I want. I was actually planning on moving the skeleton horses here eventually, but that might not be happening just based on the sheer amount of horses I have. I did not expect my amount of horses to grow so fast. But, like, I have a lot of horses all of a sudden. Like, a lot of them. Okay, I need a saddle to move Melvin. Melvin, I cannot just make Melvin move with the sheer power of my own brain. Unfortunately, my brain is not that strong. And then we also need to name all the horses that I've already tested out. And that's a plan, chat. Okay, that is a plan. Amazing. We pop through here, and... oh, Melvin goes in here. Okay, so we have Melvin here. Okay, what should we name this horse, chat? I think I want to name this horse Oreo. This horse looks like an Oreo. This horse definitely looks like an Oreo. This horse looks like it would be named Oreo, or the Oreo. So we got Oreo. We're gonna name this horse. We got a brown horse and a gray horse that we should name. Oh, this one, the Cruzy suggested leather for this one. That one is definitely a leather. That one is definitely a leather. I mean, leather. Glue. Okay, we have a Glue named horse named Glue. Okay, Glue is this horse. Oh, this actually. Oh, there we go. Glue. Why are we naming the horse Glue again? Why are we naming the horse Glue? I feel like I should just say the stats when I'm asking what we should name the horses, because the stats are kind of important, because that's also kind of what you base names off of. I mean, leather. Freaking leather. Okay, I just want to test out this horse. I just want to test out this one more horse before calling it a day. Okay, ready? Where's my watch? I threw it. There we go. Aha, I found it! Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go! We are running across the track. Oh no, the horse freaking reared. No, why? Oh, we have to restart. Stop it, watch. Stop being weird. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go. Why are horses good for making glue? Oh my gosh! Why are you making one of my best horses into glue? Admin, that's one of my best horses! Okay, so we have 1375. This horse is 1375. I believe we round 75 down to 5 last time. So this is 13.5. Cool. And 13.5, and then we actually need to measure all the other stats as well. This horse actually has a pretty nice amount of health. It looks like 10 hearts offhand. It looks like 10 hearts. Okay, let's. Oh, this might not be the best jumping horse though. Oh, maybe. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. We stop here, which means we stop at 3 blocks. The horse is able to jump 3 blocks, which is not too crazy impressive compared to what my other horses can do. Okay, how many hearts is it exactly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hearts exactly. I was right on my estimation. Okay, we have whatever I'm gonna name this horse. What should we name this horse? What should we name this? I'm gonna name this horse Dusty. This looks like a Dusty to me. This looks like a Dusty the horse. Okay, so we got Dusty. Dusty. There we go, Dusty. Dusty has speed. Oh, there we go. No, can you get frogs? Oh, no, can you get frogs? Yeah, it is sad. It is very, very, very sad that you cannot get frogs in Superflat. It is very, very sad. Okay, 13.5 seconds. I just spelled this so bad. Seconds. We have 3 blocks. You can jump 3 blocks, and we have 10 hearts. Dusty's a nice horse. Amazing. Okay, if that's all dealt with. That's all dealt with. Okay, let's look around. I want to do all the horses that are growing up right now, at least. Oh wait, I wonder if I can breed these horses again if they're out of breed mode yet, or back into it, I guess. Okay, let me off. Okay, there we go. Oh, they are in breeding mode again. Let's go. Hey! This is a new horse. I did not have that horse yet. Let's go. So apparently I do not need to go horse hunting anymore. That sounded so wrong. I do not need to go find other, there we go. I do not need to go find other horses anymore. Chat, we're all, can they breed through the fence, do you think? Can they? Yes, they can. That's a good day. That is an incredibly great day. That makes this incredibly easy on me. Okay. Oh, let's actually not breed these 2 again. Let's actually breed these 2. There we go. Perfection. And then we can actually drag out this horse. Which, I actually now have 2 copies of that horse. That's amazing. And, oh, we also have now 2 copies of the Or, no, I have once again a brand new coat pattern. Let's go. Awesome. I am just collecting all of the coat patterns like crazy. This is awesome. I'm very much having fun with this. Okay, let's stick these horses in here. Come on, horsey. There you go. Thank you very much, sir. And then I actually want to grab this horse, which I bet you they can breed through here, but I need to open this up so I can actually reach it. Yeah, there we go. We got glue, and we have this horse. Oh, I need to actually... Frick, I need to tame this horse first. Need to tame this horse first! Quick! Be tamed! Well, this is also a really fast horse. Looks like I actually have quite a few fast horses. This is very, very happiness-inducing. Oh, there we go. We're gonna ride it over here, and... Carrot! Breed, please, quickly before it wears off. Child, out of the way! Out of the way! Don't let your mind be polluted! Child, your mind's about to be polluted. Stop it. Oh, they tried to breed. They're dead. They're done. They didn't do it. Oh, dang it. Whoops. Whoops, that sucks. Let's try to get the horses out of here. Out of the way. Come on, out of the way so they can breed, please. There we go. It worked. It worked. It worked, chat. We did it. We did it. Congratulations, us. Congratulations, us. Oh, and I already have this breed a few times, actually. I think I now have this breed 3 times. It's quite a common breed, apparently. Okay, where is the... Oh, it's in there. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, no, out. No, out. No, you out. Out. Out, child. Out. Out. Thank you. Amazing. So we now have a whole bunch of horses. Okay, like all the horses. This is amazing, actually. This is amazing. This is great. This is great. I did not realize that you can just get random horse breeds by breeding other horse breeds that have like nothing to do with it by accident. So awesome! That is amazing. So I should actually be able to then get every single horse breed in existence just based on what the horse breeds I already have. I'll just keep breeding them and keep breeding them and keep breeding them until the random mutation chance gives me a new horse. Awesome! That actually makes this really, really cool. That is amazing. Although, I wonder how far back alleles go. Like, I wonder if the reason why I'm able to get random horse things is because of, like, the horse's, like, theoretical parents. Or if they... I wonder how far back horse alleles go. If it's simply just that one coat color can make all of these because or whatever. Did an ad literally just started during my outro? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding. I can't raid during an ad. Friggin' heck. Just kidding. We're gonna go back and deal with horses a bit more. Gonna go deal with horses a bit more. Yeah, it makes it. Yeah, fine. It's fine. We'll wait for the ad to be done. Then we'll finish it. Okay. Okay, we got this, chat. We got this, chat. We're good. Okay. Ooh, I should actually grab more chicken. I'm getting very low on chicken. Betcha this is overflowing. This is definitely overflowing. This is overflowing. How did I get raw chicken? That's bad. I should not be getting raw chicken. I should not be getting any raw chicken. Raw chicken is incredibly bad. So that's not good. That's not good in the slightest. But okay. Entity cramming up top. Yeah, that's how come it's not good, admin! Oh, I bet you I accidentally held seeds next to the thing again. If I ever accidentally wander past there while holding seeds, all of the chickens will try to get to the seeds and they'll end up entity cramming each other. So I bet you I just walked past there with some seeds at one point. However, I currently have a lot of chickens, so I think it's fine. Also, this is also overflowing. I have not been checking these farms enough considering how much time I have been spending on the overworld. Usually I don't check these farms very often because I spend a lot of time inside the nether. But recently, because of the stable, I spent a lot of time rendering those farms and they work incredibly fast. I did not realize how fast they work because they were not working. You should get home cords. I should get home cords, but I will forget them anyways. So there's not really a point. Usually before I go exploring, I take a compass with me, or I take cords before I go. But not really a lot of point in me writing them down now, because they'll just get cleared. You'll clip them. That makes sense, actually. That makes sense. Okay, so we got 222, because that makes me happy, and 293. Those are my home coordinates, 222 and 293. Fancy! Okay, amazing. That is all dealt with then. Cool. Cool. And now, my ad actually is done now. So I can do my outro now. How good, how great, how great, how great, how great. Okay, we just run through all the trees. Up, there we go. And here we go. We're here. Some cake, having a good time. Grab a music disc. What music disc should we play today for our outro? Let's do Far. It's been a while. I actually haven't done Mellow High at all. It's just such a sad song. It's kind of like, wow, yeah. Let's do an outro while listening to like a depresso espresso song. Good plans. Hey, all right, done. Nice. Thank you so much for the clip, John the Bomber. I will definitely use that when I get inevitably lost in the future. So, thank you all for watching today's stream. Today, we decided to Minecraft the sad caused by my social studies exam away. It's a good plan. It's a good plan. Just play Minecraft, crush down your feelings. It works. Alright, well, other than nothing much, actually, we worked on our stable, so we brought up a whole bunch of horses, and we committed a little bit more horse theft. So originally, just a few years back, I actually would have gotten hung in Canada for stealing a horse. Fun fact, it was one of our last laws to get repealed, like to get re-edited to be not capital death, yeah. Yeah, we're good at English. I'm good at speaking, chat. I'm good at speaking. Alright, well, thank you all for watching today's stream. Hope you guys all have a great day, night 3, and panic attack, whatever this is for you. I hope you guys have a good one, and I hope to see you in my next stream. Alright, let's see. Who are we rating today? Ooh, Sanity's live. Let's raid Sanity. Let's go see the astro fact of the day. It is literally where like half of my knowledge comes from. It's kind of crazy. Have a great time over at Sanity, everyone. Hope to see us all again in the future. Ciao! Have a great time over at Sanity, everyone. I gotta leave for a bit. Okay, we got this. We're gonna go see out of Sanity. We are going to get the astro fact. It's a plan. It is a plan. Ciao!